everyone, and welcome to the another exciting episode of Clickbait, a brand new show on cybersecurity brought to you by IT Voice. I'm Anya Gupta presenting the show to you, keep you informed about the latest threats and trends in cybersecurity. So today we'll look into some important news stories and topics to ensure that you are well equipped with the knowledge you need to protect yourself in this digital world. The news includes Microsoft, which has introduced a new update to its Defender software aimed at improving online security by automatically detecting unsecured Wi-Fi networks. So the update notifies users when they are connected to a potentially risky network, allowing them to enable a virtual private network, that is VPN, with a single click for added protection. This feature is available across all major platforms including Windows, Mac OS, Android, and iOS, regardless of their device. The update is part of Microsoft's broader commitment to enhancing privacy and security in an increasingly connected world. Additionally, advanced detection capabilities for suspicious Wi-Fi networks are available on mobile devices, with further expansion planned for Windows and Mac OS. This global rollout extends to multiple countries with plans to introduce it in more regions soon. A prominent tech industry group urged G7 nations to harmonize cloud security certification, promoting cooperation across the world's wealthiest countries. So the call made on Tuesday emphasized the need to counter demands for data localization, where data must stay within the national borders. DSA, a leading advocate in the tech space, opposes this restrictive stance, arguing that instead, cybersecurity agencies in elite nations should collaborate. The aim is to create a consistent cross-border approach to cloud security that fosters innovation, enhances protection against global cyber threats while maintaining the flow of data across those international lines. And another news, Russian cybersecurity vendor Kaspersky has officially exited the US market after being banned due to national security concerns. Some users reported that their Kaspersky installation were automatically replaced by antivirus software from Ultra AV, a lesser-known company. While Kaspersky stated it began notifying customers earlier, the forced migration without user consent caused confusion. Pango, Ultra AV's parent company, clarified that users would cancel their subscription through Kaspersky's customer service, though many were unaware of this transition process. So the news is about Google's transition to memory-safe languages like Rust, which has significantly improved Android security. Over 6 years, memory-safe vulnerabilities in Android have dropped from 76% to 24%. This shift, along with increased collaboration between Google and ARM, has strengthened the security of GPU software and firmware stack across Android ecosystem. By adopting Rust, Google is addressing vulnerabilities at core, ensuring a safer experience for users while enhancing overall system stability. So T-Mobile has reached a $35.5 million settlement with Federal Communication Commission (FCC) over 4 significant data breaches impacting millions of customers. So the breaches exposed personal information such as names, social security numbers, and customer proprietary network information (CPNI). As a part of settlement, T-Mobile will invest $15.75 million to improve its cybersecurity practices and pay an additional $15.75 million in penalties. The carrier is also required to implement stronger security measures, including zero trust architecture, network segmentation, and multi-factor authentication (MFA), while providing regular cybersecurity reports. Now, these breaches occurred between 2021 and 2023, with the largest incident affecting 76.6 million customers. Last but not the least, Vectra AI has introduced the Vectra AI Clarity program, designed to boost managed security service providers by meeting the increased demand for advanced cybersecurity solutions. So the program focuses on providing flexible extended detection and response (XDR), network detection and response (NDR), and identity threat detection and response (ITDR) solutions tailored to individual business needs. MSSP can now scale their technology stacks while maintaining control over licensing, helping them streamline operations and increase profitability. Vectra AI's platform leverages machine learning and AI to quickly detect and respond to sophisticated cyber attacks. So the program offers flexible pricing models and extended service level agreements, enabling MSSP to provide customizable, high-quality service in today's hybrid attack landscape. So thanks for joining us on the Clickbait. We have covered some critical cybersecurity news today. So what are your thoughts on these developments? Share your insights and questions in the comments below. Let's build a strong cybersecurity community together. Like and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed the video. See you next time.